In America, there is what is known as a football town, where nothing is more important than the Friday night football game. This is not one of those towns.
Do you have any more Bridal Life magazine? It's Bride's Local, I have that. Not the fall summer edition, the one with the wedding cake on the cover?
Listen, if it isn't on the shelf, we're sold out.
Just these.
No, this is no football town. The only thing that's tossed around here is rice, because this is a wedding town. This is Zillatown. It is where save the date is greeted with unbridled passion. And every parent in Zillatown looks forward to the day that their son or daughter will get married. And none more than this man, Dick Zilla, my dad. That's me in the pink. I was in my 7th year of being single, waiting at my family's estate for Bridal Life magazine. It's like my dad always said, weddings aren't just in our town, they're in our blood. What he didn't mention was that life doesn't always go according to wedding plan.
Cinder. Ginger. Your mother and I have something very important to tell you. There's no easy way to tell you this. You've tested positive for this.
What your father is trying to tell you is that you have the z. You have the z. I can't.
We're going to become bumblebees.
No. It's not that bad. But your quality of life is not going to be as wonderful as it could have been. You can never get married. Oh, God, Dick.
But we have each other. We're gonna get through this together.
I don't think they understand, Dick.
The Zilla gene strikes 1 in every 100,000 young women whose last name is Zilla. If detected early, the carrier can live a long and productive life. However, if left untreated, it may have a devastating effect on the family and the entire community. In Zillatown, California, where the gene was first identified, witnesses confirm that Maud Zilla, when in contact with lace, cake, or anything remotely bridal, went absolutely batshit crazy. Legend has it, her reign of terror on her town was not unlike that of Godzilla. Geneticists concur the Zilla gene is essentially an inherited chromosomal defect. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
Now do you understand?
We're related to Godzilla.
What are you doing? We've got to get the girls down to the board and register them for their treatment plan.
What if we didn't?
Dick, what are you saying? Just let nature take its course.
My parents ignored the federal provision and town charter and decided on a homeopathic treatment.
Ginger!
They Zilla-proofed the house.
It is for your own good. We don't want to cause a flare-up.
Cinder! Did you just put something in your pocket? Cinder.
Cinder, show us your hands.
Give it to me.
Well, it's just a little tool, Dick.
Yeah, that's how it starts, Carol. And then it turns into a big fat tool.
That night, my parents went to sleep believing they had rid the house of anything weddingish. They were wrong. 10 years later, I had enough lace to create my own wedding gown.
Nice date for a white wedding. Nice date. Start again.
And Ginger had created the world's largest bridal inspiration board. Unfortunately, it was the scream heard around Zillatown. Mayor Leslie called an urgent town meeting. But first they ate minty marshmallow candy.
There's a reason why these federal provisions are in place. They protect us. Horace, you're a Zilla survivor. Tell them.
It's imperative we stand strong on this. The entire civilization and moral human conduct code is in our hands.
Yes, Linda?
Shouldn't we hear what Dick and Carol Zilla have to say? Never mind.
All right. Let's take this to a vote. All those in favor of executing 89B of the City Charter and the Federal Zilla Act of 1905. Passed. Well done.
Ginger was declared a Stage 3 Zilla and voted out of Zillatown. The next day, my dad gave Ginger away, just not how he had imagined. Ginger was sent away to study internet technology at an undisclosed trade school where she would have no interaction with anything bridal or cool.
You don't have to worry about Cinder. She has shown absolutely no signs of the Zilla gene.
You mean she's not yet displayed any of the nefarious characteristics of Zillany? Not been zillanous or zilliatic?
Your mother and I can assure you there will be no zillanousness.
Zillany!
Our word is our bond.
You can be sure that I'll be watching, Dick.
Billy Vile, what are you looking at?
My heart. My future.
Billy! Shouldn't you be studying with Vanessa?
I'm on my way, Mayor.
my lace landed just inches from Mayor Leslie. It was the closest of calls.
Guess who's interested in the Zilla?
Dugu! Billy Vile. Mayor Leslie caught him over at Cinder's house. He was making love to Cinder with his eyes, like this.
Ow! My ankle. I twisted it. I can't go on.
Okay, Cinder. It looks like you're performing.
Vanessa, are you sure?
Ow!
All right, boys and girls. 5 minutes. Everyone line up.
I'd been an alternate for 2 years and had never performed, but I was ready.
니한테서 떨어지는 게 좋을 거야.
What? You think he's gonna marry you? No one is gonna marry you. You're a Zilla. It's forbidden. Well, it looks like you won't get to perform either.
Well, look at that. My ankle healed. It's a miracle. The luck of the non-Zilla, I guess.
Cinder, what are you doing? You know you can't perform with the team. The new outfits have an even higher percentage of lace and sequins. We wouldn't want you to have a reaction.
And now performing their 11th place routine at state competition, the Zillatown.
When your life becomes a letdown and you've got nowhere to turn, just power up that hard drive and let those speakers burn. The only thing I ever found was on my knees at the altar of sound. The only thing I ever found was on my knees at the altar of sound.
A few thousand weddings had passed, and I was invited to exactly 0. But I couldn't let this one go without a hitch.
Do you want to sign the guest book? So, are you a friend of the bride or the groom?
No.
Just power up that hard drive and let those speakers burn.
Do something! I'm in a flash mob!
You're joining us live from Church Square in Zillatown, where only moments ago a wedding was sabotaged by a Zilla, the identity of whom still remains a mystery at this hour. With us is a couple who attended the wedding. Can you tell us what you witnessed?
Not much. Typical wedding.
Did you see the Zilla?
Yeah.
Can you describe her?
Big, like Godzilla, but feminine.
Now, Billy, you mentioned that you yourself are engaged to be married.
Well, I hadn't actually asked her yet. Cinder.
Well, isn't that lovely? Now, in light of today's events, Billy, are you at all worried that a Zilla may wreck your wedding?
No.
No, he says. Young and in love and fearless. I'm reporting live, Drake Blake, in Zillatown Church Square. And on behalf of all of us at ZTV, we would like to wish you the very best, Billy Vile and Cinder.
Zilla.
Did you say
Big like Godzilla, but feminine.
Back to you in the studio.
Word of our impending nuptials spread fast. Mayor Leslie once again called an urgent town meeting. But first, they ate chewy cherry mint pie.
Well, are you with me? What, Linda? What? Never mind. Why she keep looking at me? What does that mean? You're freaking me out. What? Don't cry.
Finally, the Zillas had won. Or so it seemed.
I'm Drake Blake, reporting live in Zillatown, where the Cinder Zilla story has taken an ugly turn. The gorgeous gown Cinder Zilla spent her entire life piecing together from lace she cut off the backs of Barbie dolls has been torched. This putrid clump of cremated cloth is all that remains of what was once a young Zilla's dream. Now, what do you think of that, world? ZTV wants to know.
A popular but anonymous wedding blogger, Ginger, put out a call to action. An act they did. If it was lace swatches Cinder Zilla needed, lace swatches Cinder Zilla was going to get. My dad beamed with pride at the outpouring and gave me a dress from his great Aunt Maud. I now had all the lace I needed.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Billy Vial and Cinder Zilla. She's keeping her name.
Thank you.